Okay, so here we are with the campaign. As you can see, I've ordered up the 5 ships I can get. If I go to the build screen, we're pretty much out of crew, except for I could get another squadron, but at this point I'm going to have to go back to doing 1s and 2s. Or just 1s actually. So, this has been called the Fleet of Certain Death. I like that title, I'm going to keep that title. So, process in the first turn. We gain some more cash, some more maintenance, some more crew. It's all good. So, as you can see, we now have threat level 7. When that gets to 100, our planet will be attacked. The only way to get rid of that is to have only friendly planets that are connected to this. If I zoom in, we now have an actual fleet, and I'm going to order them to attack. We decided on Kishman, so off we go. Let's have a quick look at my list, and I'll see if there's anything else I can build, but otherwise I'll come back when I've loaded in the orders. Okay, for our first battle we've drawn the order. So it shouldn't be too much of a fight. We've got two cruisers, a frigate, 2 squadrons of fighters, so you've got a cruiser and 4 frigates. So, we'll see how it goes. Most people have defeated this, so we shall see. Here goes our mighty fleet. So see, it may look like it's on the ship it's more than one, but it's actually only one vessel. The order ships are fairly funky. Apparently not carrying any PDF worth a damn. So many Bs go straight in on Spiritual Defender and the Godly Warrior. And so far I've not even taken a hit. There goes the Godly Warrior's shields. Albacore Squadron is much slower moving. May take a few hits. Yeah. Oh, that's slow for fighters. And pulling back. Yeah, Albacore Squadron is getting ripped to shreds, although it has got its first wave of torpedoes off. Which is actually enough to damage the shields, it's just so slow. Meanwhile, so many bees seem to be able to take out the enemy's shields but don't actually hurt their armour. As this, the also Tasty's coming to range, the Divine Vessel. Up goes the Blessed Warrior shields. Can't touch this, is slowly crawling up behind. We've pretty much lost all the entire Albacore Squadron apart from the few that are pulling back. Let's hope we can repair them. Main fight's starting now. I think we've still got the entire B Squadron. We're onto the whole of the Godly Warrior. And their fleet is starting to bunch up something chronic now. Meanwhile, we can't judge this being all these ships are being massively outpaced by the... there we go, Godly Warrior's down. Remember, these ships are persistent, so if you're destroyed we have to pay to buy a new one now. You also Tasty is just going straight in there. But her shields are tanking pretty much everything the order can throw at her. Which is more can be said for the others. Onto the hull on the Blessed Warrior. Ooh, she's not going to last much longer. You also Tasty's shields are being reduced, but ooh, I think the first damage so many bees are taking is shockwave damage. They're down to just a cruiser and 1 ship, and can't dish this, should be in firing range soon. Yeah, the only bees we're losing are from shockwaves. Oh no, they've actually got 2 crews, it's quite hard to tell. You are so Tasty, shields are recovering really well. Yeah, the main damage is from shockwaves, as another one seems to be going. There we go. You are so tasty's just kind of wandering around, but Can't Touch This is just coming to weapons range now. So we now have 2 ships standing at the back firing plasma and 1 running around because it just can't stop. At the back, so many B's ships are retreating. The fighters have done their work though. I mean, they've accounted for at least 2 frigates. Now it's a ship on ship thing and we have more heavy ships. Although it does look a bit like we're going to have problems punching through that ship. Apart from the lucky strikes. Ah, no, there we go. Now this will get interesting. Are we straight onto armour? It looks like we're penetrating straight through what's left of the armour very quickly. We're about to lose the shields on the Can't Judge this at this rate, but it's because we have no support ships. Yeah, cruisers, if you're ordering cruisers are quite hard to build now. You have a much better chance with frigates. Would be nice if You Are So Tasty would like come around and actually support the rest of the fight. There goes Can't Touch This shields. We'll have to see how she can tank. Does she have a repair unit? No. But we're onto the whole Divine Vessel. We've got to be knocking out weapon systems now. The amount of fire she's putting out does seem to be reducing. I think we're outranging her. I'm just going to knock speed up a little bit. Oop, that's not speed. I mean, plasma's not inaccurate, but at least it's doing some damage when it hits. There goes Angel Warrior's shields, and there goes Angel Warrior. We should now be concentrating all fire on the Divine Vessel. There she goes. Okay, I'll come back after the statistics. Here is the Empire Status Report. As you can see, we've made a fair chunk of cash. We now control 4% of the galaxy, and Kishman is part of ours. So, we currently have... They've all been repaired by the looks of it, because we took a repair yard. We have 1 ship there, which I'll rename in a minute. So, choices of ours. We can either attack Marana 2, which has just a small factory, but is once it's taken it will be secure. We can go for Byzantine, which has a naval academy and a small factory, or Ogokashka, which has a small shipyard which can build frigates and fighters, and a medium factory. We could also go for Diamond again, but we couldn't use fighters. I'll see what other ships I can build, but at the moment I'm going to start building up a second fleet here. So it's up to you whether you want to move. Basically I want something protecting our capital, so I want to build a fleet up there for now. So you're not going to get any, Fleet of Certain Death is not going to get any support for a while. So if you choose your target, and I say I'll try and get as many ships built as I can, but as you can see, nothing on my list can be built at the moment, so I need frigates. Basically, it's either frigates or we wait a turn or two for extra crew, which is something else you can talk about. Alright, this campaign's off to a great start.